Men, today we live in a world where corruption, lying, disloyalty, selfishness, and wickedness have become a standard way of living. Many men have become these things, but these words must never become an attribute in your life. You must stand out from the crowd of disloyalty and live as a faithful man. As men, you must make an uplifting difference in your community and become a reliable and trustworthy person. And you must make a positive impact by faithfully loving and supporting the people around you living in an age of carelessness. To have a positive, lasting impact on the world as men, you want to live as a faithful man full of integrity, full of loyalty, and full of love. Because love is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, and faithfulness the best relationship. Nothing is more noble and more venerable than fidelity in a man. On the morning of November 15, 2004, a mortally wounded U.S. Marine sergeant named Rafael Peralta completed one final act of heroism as he lay dying near the entrance to a terrorist hideout in Fallujah, Iraq. As Marines from his squad stepped over his bloody body, he reached out and grabbed a live enemy grenade that had landed near him. He tucked it under his torso just moments before it exploded, thus saving the lives of several of his comrades. Officials later praised Peralta for living up to the Marines' motto, Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful and always loyal. He spent his last months defending his nation's freedom and his last moments protecting his fellow Marines. Even as he drew his last breath, Rafael Peralta remained faithful. A man in the Bible named Tychicus was cut from the same cloth. The Apostle Paul commended him as a faithful and beloved brother. The faithfulness of Tychicus won Paul's confidence so thoroughly that the apostle later considered sending him to Crete, a place known for being a notoriously difficult mission field. Only a truly faithful comrade could handle such a tough ministry assignment, and Paul's confidence in Tychicus being a faithful co-worker for God's glory never wavered. Even when the apostle neared the time of his martyrdom, he sent Tychicus to Ephesus on a special mission because he lived as a faithful brother of Paul, served as a loyal servant of God, and live truly as a man of loyalty. To trust God in the light is nothing but to trust Him in the dark. That is faith. God is faithful, and that trumps all our problems, all our tears, all our tragedies, and the very prospect of death itself. The glory of God's faithfulness is that no sin of ours has ever made Him unfaithful. If we are faithless, He remains faithful, for He cannot deny Himself. Be honest, does the term faithful describe you? Could you appear on the same list as Rafael Peralta and Tychicus, the faithful helper? Even if you are being faithful to something small, a little thing is a little thing, but faithfulness in little things is a great thing. A real man chooses to honor, love, respect, adore, and always be faithful to his God, to one woman, to his family, and to his country. Because faithfulness lives where love is stronger than instinct, you don't have to be a United States Marine to live by the motto, Semper Fidelis. You can be always faithful as a husband, as a friend, as a son, and as a child of God. Someone is counting on your faithfulness. Remember that God is faithful, and He will take care of you if you trust Him. God has a purpose for your pain, a reason for your struggles, and a reward for your faithfulness, so don't give up. As men, many times we will feel incapable, inadequate, and ill-equipped to accomplish great things and conquer the trials of life that lay ahead of us. Life has a way of overwhelming us and making us doubt our ability to achieve and obtain what we seek to accomplish with our lives. But in order to move forward and climb out of the valley of inadequacy, disbelief, and dubiousness, you must look past your limitations. When your shortcomings and weaknesses stop you from moving forward, and the trials of life begin to overwhelm and shackle you as a burden that restrains you in life. To learn how to overcome this common obstacle and challenge in life, check out our next video.